Good morning, good afternoon, happy Sunday to all you lovely people out there. I am each and everything scambaits. Here today, we are going to do one of many more series to come, one or more videos to come. I'm gonna be reporting on scam news for you guys today, and I'm gonna give you solutions on how to counter these scams to help keep you, your family, neighbors, friends, acquaintances, and especially your hard-earned money safe from these scammers and scams. So okay, everybody. Our first article of the day is going to be around the Camp Lejeune class action lawsuit notice scam here. So, before we get into the article here, for those who don't know, I had to explain what the Camp Lejeune case is, just so we can get into the context of how exactly the scammers are using this lawsuit, this attention, this case to be able to track and scam people out of their hard-earned money. Excuse me. So let's go over here to this article real quick. All right, so here is the article concerning this Camp Lejeune water case right here. All right, thanks to Reuters for the information, the article here. So we have more than 100 lawsuits filed in the U.S. courts over this. Okay, and U.S. veterans, their family members, they filed over more than 100 lawsuits in North Carolina federal court, claiming injuries from contaminated water at the Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune. Okay. Following the expiration of a key waiting period of a federal law governing the claims. The lawsuit against the U.S. government alleging the tainted water was the cause of cancer, Parkinson's disease, kidney damage, and other health related problems were filed after the earliest claims crossed a 6-month threshold set by the Camp Lejeune Justice Act, a part of a veterans' health care benefits bill known as the PACT Act that was signed by President Biden in August. Not here for politics, I'm just trying to give you the context of what this story is and how scammers are using it to get people. So the law opened a 2-year period beginning on August 10th last year, 2022, for Camp Lejeune claims to be filed administratively with the Office of the Judge Advocate General of the Navy's Tort Claims Unit in Norfolk, Virginia, which can decide whether to accept liability and to offer you compensation. This law requires people to go through the administrative process before filing a lawsuit. They may choose to have their claims handled through the administrative process alone, or 6 months after filing their administrative claim, they may file a federal lawsuit in the Eastern District of North Carolina under this law. They can bring a lawsuit whether or not they have heard back from the Navy. All right, so since the 10th of February, coast workers that showed 105 lawsuits brought under this. Okay, 20,000 administrative claims have been filed with the JAG, although none has been fully adjusted. The Navy is committed to resolving all claims related to this. So, okay, so basically, I'm sure everybody gets the point here. So, that's the Camp Lejeune Act. Now, we're going to explain how exactly scammers are using this attention to scam people. So, look, so you're going to receive an email. Okay. You receive an email or phone call telling you to qualify for compensation for this, for the Camp Lejeune class action lawsuit. So the email may claim you are entitled to tens of thousands of dollars, and then it's going to prompt you to click on a suspicious link or to call a suspicious number to get your money. Okay? Now I'm sure a lot of us know not to click on links that came from just out of nowhere, and be careful with who you call as well, because there's also a new scam that came out that we're going to cover in this video as well, that involves you using your voice on the phone, and we're going to go over this as soon as we get done with this article in this same video. But anyway, yes, so the caller said they were representing Camp Lejeune and needed info about their brother who served in the military since he died years ago from cancer. The scammer said that someone had $5 million waiting in compensation from the Marines. 5 million, like, what would you do with $5 million? Like, come on now, like, who is going to give someone that much money from just clicking a link, filling out a form, or calling some strange number. Like, come on now, that's clearly a red flag. Like, I really okay, but all right, but moving on. But that's just my bit of 2 cents right here. But moving on from here, the scam takes several different forms. Clicking this link could download malware onto your device or your computer, putting you at risk for identity theft. And and when you put yourself at risk for identity theft, it's a tough hole to huddle yourself out of when you have to like go through the whole process of freezing your credit report, freezing your credit cards potentially. Like you gotta go through all these hoodles and hoops just to like prove you didn't open this line of credit. You ain't try to apply for this on a bank account, do this or that, and it's a lot. Excuse me, it's a lot, and you definitely do not want to put yourself out there like that. Like, don't reveal your state ID, your social security number, even your phone number, just to be safe. Unless it's some reputable company you absolutely trust, not to market off your information to a third party. But continuing on, in other versions, scammers direct you to a website with a form. Yeah, like I just said right here, like direct you to a form that asks you for personal information. And for all you lovely viewers out there, as you know, when I do my scam baits, majority of the time, the tech support scammers, the refund scammers, they get me to a website to where my grandma character, my grandson character, my old man or old lady character fills out the form with information, right? And of course, it's not any of my real information. Like they don't know that, thankfully. But this is one of the tactics that scammers use to be seen legitimate. And what they do with this information is they're going to use that to try to copy your identity, basically. And like it says right here, and yet another variation, the scammers, which is they, going back up to here, they are after your money and personal details. They claim you, yes, they claim you need to pay an upfront fee so they can file your case and receive your money. Red flag, red flag. You never need to pay to receive any monetary prize. And I'm not a professional with like filing lawsuits or nothing like that. I'm not a professional with legal advice. Let me just state that for the record. But I'm pretty sure that you only need to pay as far as like filing the lawsuit, I guess, to like an attorney. I'm not an expert on that, but I'm just giving you what I believe I know. But yeah. So anything beside that, you never have to pay to claim any monetary prize. That's always a scam. So look, it says right here, if you pay them, they'll continue to ask for more. Air quotes, filing fees until you become suspicious. And how these scammers will continue to ask, or depending on the individual scammer you're dealing with, they'll continue to demand for more filing fees or money. And this can come in many different snake-like ways, unfortunately, because it's like not every scammer follows a specific script. And certain scammers that do follow scripts, they like to twist and change things around because they know that if a scam is popular and like a lot of people are catching on to it, they're going to try to change it up so that way you're not suspicious about it, or you won't be like, oh, wait a minute, I know that scam. This scam looks like XYZ. And the scammer, well, unfortunately, may or may not know that. And then the scammer will be like, oh, so and so knows this is how this scam works, apparently, because so and so is telling me he's suspicious and this is how it goes. So let me change up my script here and let me come up with some scenario where where they can't be suspicious, and I'm gonna say this, and this, and they'll keep sending me money. That's basically how the scammers think, kind of right now, depending on what type of scam it is. So, yep. So they'll keep asking on demanding for more until you become suspicious. As soon as you realize the con, the scammer will disappear with your information and money. Or in this case, we can change this context to the scammer will disappear with your identity and money. Because going back to earlier, the scammers are after your money and personal details, which puts you at risk for identity theft. So be careful, guys. Now, how to avoid and counter this? Don't believe in promises of quick cash with minimal effort. Yeah. And, guys, honestly, just to open up to you a little bit, like this kind of takes me back a little bit because, unfortunately, like, believe it or not, I was one of these people like 4 or 5 years back. You know what I mean? Like, and who knows, maybe that'll be another series I'll open on the channel, just tell you some stories about the scams I fell for, how they worked, how the scammers got me in, the situation I was in at the time to fall for this junk. And yeah, and guys, like I'm pretty young, so it's like opportunities is out there and all that, and scammers prey on that and know, like young people are out there to like, get rich quick, take opportunities, make it, succeed in life and all that. And yeah, unfortunately, I got a lot of stories. Well, maybe it's not unfortunate because I lived and learned, and I can help people not go through that and suffer that same pain I suffered all those years ago, falling for these scams. But yeah, so maybe that'll be for another series on the channel. Who knows? But let me know if that's if you guys would like me to do that in the future, near future here. But continuing on with the video, scammers love to promise that fast cash is in your immediate future. The reality is, even well-deserved compensation will take time to receive. Right, and again, like I was saying before, I'm not an expert in the legal process and all that, but I'm pretty sure you have to go before a jury too to have an approved compensation amount, depending on your case as well. So of course, it's going to take time for the judge to review everything, the jury to go everything, and of course the clerk of courts to I guess approve the monetary compensation to you. I don't know, but that's how I don't know. But anyway, let's just go on. It's worth noting too that veterans who served at Camp Lejeune can also apply for VA disability compensation and healthcare benefits without, there it is, without filing a lawsuit or getting help from a lawyer or attorney. Okay? So that's the first one. Number two, never click on links in suspicious emails. Never do this, especially if you don't know where this email came from, or especially if you don't know who sent it to you. Don't do it. Be wary of unsolicited emails in general. Okay? And right here, I'm going to have the definition of unsolicited just so we can get the full context of everything here. But continuing on, please don't click on the links they contain, as they could lead you to fake websites or download malware onto your computer. And again, I'm going to have the definition of fake websites right here for you to read and see. You can pause it. You can pause the video, read through it. If not, I'll try to have it on here long enough for you to be able to read through it. And anyway, the third one, stay alert to variations of this scam. And I know what this means. This is basically like different versions or ways scammers can come up with to fool you. Like how I was saying earlier, like how one scammer has a script they follow, and another scammer uses that same script, but they want to be creative and smart with it so they can fool you. So they're going to try to like change the script a little bit, maybe even improvise, and just hopes that they can get your money. So right here, like emails aren't the only way scammers will try to contact you about this and other class action lawsuits. Because see right here how the most popular method for scammers to reach you with this scam is email. So other scammers are taking that and they're trying to use, text messages, phone calls, or shoot, even through the mail. Even through the mail. And guys, this is actually catching me off guard because I didn't even expect them to be able to wow. But hey, I mean, anything is possible. They're going to try to get your money any way they can. So to boil this down into a more specific context, right? So scammers, they love to use apps like WhatsApp, Telegram. Let me see. There was another app, Signal. That's one app that one of my scammers used on me back years ago to fool me. Unfortunately, that's an app called Signal. It's like Facebook Messenger, but Signal has like the encryption of Telegram and WhatsApp basically into it. So yeah, there's some scammers, they'll just be brave and bold and try to use like Facebook Messenger, Google Chat, Google Hangouts, like stuff like that. Yeah, they'll find any way they can to communicate with you. You gotta be careful. You gotta be wary of this. Yeah, so just be careful, guys. And then if you think you deserve compensation, you must apply through official channels. All right, so if you get an email saying apply for your veteran benefits or this lawsuit through here, an email, don't do it because that's a suspicious link and they could be trying to hack you or they could be trying to obtain your information and inject malware into your device so they can spy on you, see what you're typing in and all that. Like, don't do it. If you get a phone call saying you qualify for this lawsuit, don't believe it. Because one thing scammers do is they'll fish out bulk phone calls to a whole bunch of phone numbers in hopes that you are that specific person that was affected by this Camp Lejeune water contamination. Like, no, you don't do it. Visit the website, the official website, or shoot, as far as I can tell, you could even go to your local courthouse and ask about it. Go to your local attorney, lawyer, and ask about it, and you can file it from there. And next point, only work with reputable representatives. If you're already to file a claim or appeal, you need assistance. Don't settle for working with the first lawyer who pops up on a TV ad. Instead, do your due diligence, thorough research before choosing a legal representative. Get to know all your options, include working with an accredited attorney or a VSO, Veteran Service Officer. Well, okay, guys, so this is going to be it for this first article. If you have any questions concerning this article, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And yeah, so we're going to get ready to move on to the second article that I mentioned earlier in this video about how scammers can get your voice and use it to impersonate you in opening bank accounts and other stuff like that. So here we go. All right, everybody, we're back again with the second article. All right. Thanks to npr.org for the news. So just to get into the context of this, so basically this is like the whole scam where a scammer calls you on your house phone, landline, cell phone, whatever method to contact you, right? So scammers claiming to be either your grandson, granddaughter, son, daughter, mother, father, brother, you know what it is, relative basically. So they won't call on the phone panicking, saying stuff like they're in danger. Oh, I've been arrested. This, and that. They're in some type of situation where you need to hurry up and send them money so they can get out of it. Basically, the whole, basically like the whole hurry up manipulation, get me out of danger type of situation. So yeah. So this is kind of what this is, but except there's a twist. Like there's a very scary twist to this, according to the Federal Trade Commission. So basically, the FTC is saying that scammers are now using voice technology to like record your voice and to like use artificial intelligence to basically use that voice to call you and to make it sound exactly like your relative or friend or someone you know pretty well. And it's very scary, guys, like how crafty and manipulative these scammers are getting. Like, this is why it's always important to like keep up to date with like the latest scams out there so you can best protect yourself, your family, and your hard earned money, excuse me. So let's read into this. So the FTC suggests that if someone who sounds like a friend or relative asks for money, particularly if they want to be paid through wire transfer, crypto, or a gift card, you hang up and call the person directly to verify the story. Okay? Right. And that's very true. That's how you counter this is how you counter this, right? And continuing on, a spokesperson for the FTC said the agency couldn't provide an estimate of the number of reports of people being ripped off by thieves using voice cloning technology. And here's a plot twist. But what sounds like a plot from a science fiction story is hardly, let me emphasize this, hardly made up. This is some scary stuff, guys, real scary. In 2019, scammers impersonating the boss of a United Kingdom-based energy firm CEO demanded $243,000. A bank manager in Hong Kong was fooled by someone using voice cloning technology into making hefty transfers in early 2020. And here we go. This one hurts me right here. Like, and at least 8 senior citizens in Canada lost a combined $200,000 earlier this year in an apparent voice cloning scam. Yep. So this is a new scam right here, voice cloning scam right here. And something very similar that's particularly slightly scarier, in my opinion, than just the voice cloning is the deep fake videos. And the reason why I say deep fakes is scarier, slightly scarier than voice cloning is because if you're suspecting a catfish online, or you're not sure if someone's really who they claim to be or what, of course your first instinct is, hey, let's video chat, right? So scammers using deep fake technology, they can appear themselves to be whoever they're impersonating. So like, for example, right? So somebody come across a Elon Musk account on Instagram, right? And then the scammer says, impersonating Elon Musk, hey, you won my sweepstakes for $20,000. Do all you have to do is do so and say and give me your information, this and that, And of course you've been suspicious, like, there's no way, right? There's no way. Like, if this is real, then let's video chat, right? And then the scammer, unfortunately, can literally say, sure, no problem. Are you ready now? Like, but the thing is, of course, it's not Elon Musk. Of course, it's a deep fake. So the scammer's using deep fake software to appear as Elon Musk. Like, scary stuff, man. Like, yikes. So, continuing on, deepfake videos purporting to show celebrities doing insane things they haven't are getting more sophisticated, and experts say voice cloning technology is advancing as well. That's not good, guys. Now, it just seems like every technical advancement in our societies is always used to defraud someone out of their money. Like, it's really just sad. Like, it just seems like we can never just have something good without people hopping on that bandwagon and doing something bad with it, and it's just sad, really. So I don't know if I'm gonna say this name right or not, but let me see. So the Sabaro Kamhapti, a professor of computer science at Arizona State University, told the NPR that the cost of voice cloning is also dropping. That's not good, making it more accessible to scammers. Before, it required a sophisticated operation, Camp Empty said. Now small time crooks can use it. It's not good, guys. So that's going to be it for the scam news today. Today is Sunday, March 26, 2023. It's currently 2:22 p.m. for me at least. And yeah, so all I can say for this scam, guys, is if you get a phone call from a random friend of yours, a relative, neighbor, whatnot, and they call you from a different number than what you're familiar with, hang up and call the last known number your relative gave you to contact them. And if their number is out of order, or if the number is no longer valid, or the same number that they gave you before and they didn't tell you they changed their number, email them. Okay? Email them at the last known email address that you trust that they gave you in person. Okay? And if that doesn't work for some reason, meet up, tell them to meet up in person and verify any and all legitimate ways of contact that you have with them. But when you and that relative or friend or neighbor, whoever leaves you in person, so you'll know whose number to look out for, whose email to look out for, and whose method of contacts you should be contacting them by. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for going through these scam articles and news with me right here. I hope you have a lovely, good day. I hope you stay safe out there from all these scams. And if you would like me to continue this series for you, if you have any feedback on how I should continue to do this or not, please leave a comment in the comment section down below so that I can improve these videos. I can get them out in a more professional manner and everything I can, just so we can help protect people from these scammers and these scams, and so people don't have to pump away with their hard-earned money. So please leave me some feedback so I can improve and do better myself, for you guys. So yeah, hope you have a great day. Stay safe out there. Protect your elderly folks, your grandparents, your parents, your kids, your mom, dad, brother, sister, neighbors, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, and all that from these scams. Stay safe out there and have a lovely day. Thank you. Each and everything scambaits out.